Hey everyone, welcome back. I figured out the kind of thing I'm going to try to keep these builds in. I got a couple ideas floating around, and I'll run the other one here in just a minute. But I am now on week 5 for the Spitfire and the Tiger tank. Also on week 2 for the Mandalorian. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to, title the video, Spitfire week 5, Tiger week 5, Spitfire and Tiger week 5, Mando week 2. The other idea I was thinking about is doing the video like I normally do and doing it that way. But what I've been thinking about doing is, if I'm doing 2 or 3 builds, stuff sometimes gets confusing. So what I was thinking to do is, when I cut and edit and put together the video, I will do, like, next time I'll do Spitfire and just do a separate video just on that, so that if that's all they want to, if that's what somebody's just looking for is that, then they'll see that. The same thing with the Tiger. But I still will do a altogether week video like this, and then I could use your feedback, guys. Is an altogether week video better, or should I start, because I'm doing sometimes 2 or 3 or 4 builds, not putting it all into, keeping it all into one altogether video at the end of the week, or should I break, those builds into separate videos? So if that person's just looking for Spitfire, that person's just looking for Mando or something sci-fi or whatever they're looking for, they can just find that instead of having to go through my whole video. So I look forward to hearing you guys' ideas on that. Sorry, but like I said, it's a good week. I got a lot of the rough end painting on Mandalorian done, and Grogu now has his face. Also with the Spitfire, I got all the decals done, and I've just now got it weathered and everything, but I'm not going to take away from the video. I'll share that with you. And got some stuff done on the Tiger. But the reason not so much building this week is my oldest daughter, Ann. She's a very avid dog lover, and they help keep her centered. But she had 3, 2 boys and a girl. Most of them very good. Thor's good, the big dog. And then Finn and Gabriella. So she wasn't able to give her the attention that she wanted to, because Melody came. So she's trying to find a new home for her, and I was like, okay, well, because of my T.B.I, I think it'd be a good idea. She stays with all of us, and you get to see her all the time. So yes, Gabriella is now at home with us, and she's good. I mean, she's really good. She's only 7 months, so yeah, but she does listen pretty well, and yeah. And the funny thing is, the cats, normally when there's a dog around, they hide. Even if that dog's, even when that dog's staying a few days, they just hide. They don't come around. But no, the kitties are really starting to, they're asserting their dominance with the hiss and the yowls, but she respects them. She doesn't chase after them. She doesn't bark at them. So I'm really happy about that. And like I said, she keeps me centered too. And so that was that fun. And then I had to go, and we hit 45 degrees, so I took care of somebody. Said, man, that kicked my behind. But with that, guys, we are still at 442 on the subscribing list. Once I hit 450, I will do that drawing for those giveaways that I've been talking about. So if you are new to my channel, click on the subscribe button, click on the little bell, and you'll know every time I upload. And as always, thank you. If you guys have questions about the way I did something, questions about how I came up with that, or how I did it, or any kind of question, and if you would like me to do just a video on that technique, please leave it in the comment section. Also in the comment section, I love hearing from you guys. Good job, Buck. Heck, okay, Buck, okay, or Buck, what the crack were you thinking, man? Please put that in the comment section too, and I usually respond within 12 to 24 hours. But hey, enough of me. So let's get to the bench and see what got done this week. Well, good morning, Monday. Yes, back to work. So the plan today is definitely get all the decals finished on the Spitfire. All I got to do is this side, But like I said, I was going to show you a little bit closer up. Let me turn it around. Yeah, really, really neat. And then yes, these guys are now on. So I got to get these decals on, let them get dry, seal them, and then I can go in and start doing the weathering. And I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 total to finish, and for the decals. And then yay, decals are done. Still got to work on the bubble, but I'm going to get going on that here pretty soon too, pretty quick. And I'm going to paint the parts that I put onto the Tiger. And then yes, as soon as I can get these going, then it's going to be more on the Tiger tank and the Mando. But I want to get these guys finished up. But so, yay! Decals are on and it's Monday. Alright. Well, I'm going to get back to it and I will come back when I have more to show. Okay guys, well, the decals are all on, except for a couple here, but I'm going to paint those. But and then yes, let's see if I can get it in camera. Yay, there's the tail. So yeah, very happy, very, very happy. Now I'm just going to let this sit and get, everything get really, really good and dry. Then I am going to clear coat it again, protect it, so I can start doing the weathering up. And also, let me see. Like I said, starting to... Hold on, let me see if I can get this fixed. There we go. And maybe... Darn thing. Okay. Starting preliminary painting on a lot of the other things. So what I did right here is I just really thinned down some gunmetal, and I just basically did a paint wash on it. I want to get so it gets all that little bit of detail. But let's see. Did a wash on Mando's helmet, and like I said, getting some other things. So let me do this. Got the rest of the belt done. Got at least this side done. I was playing and I thought about using dark black green, and it just wasn't doing it, so I went with NATO. I went with German gray, and then I went with NATO black here. And like I said, I'm just ever so slightly roughing things in. Let me see if I can get it up there for you better. But hey, there's more. And oh yes, one last thing. I have also started doing up some of the winter camouflage on the Tiger and getting a couple more. I've got that all in now, and I'm going to let this dry. I want to see how it looks, and then if it's good, then I'm going to see how well it really looks, and if I need to do any touch-ups. If not, if I'm happy with it, I'll just go ahead and get that gloss coated. But yeah, not a bad day. So yeah, happy. So I'm gonna keep going, and I will come back and share more. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Wednesday afternoon, and the reason I didn't do a video yesterday is because my daughter Ann has this really beautiful German Shepherd, about 6-month-old pup that she, with Melody being born, and she does have 2 other dogs, but the third one was just getting to be too much. So I said, yeah, let me see if I can help you out with her. And so Gabriella has moved in, and just spent yesterday just letting her get the feel and know what's going on. So yay, good dog though, really good dog, really quick she learns. But first things first, I did get some painting. I got the rest of this. The Spitfire is now sealed, so I can start doing the weathering on that. And I got little things done on the Tiger, just little paints, and I'll show you that when I get those done. But also, I started getting Grogu painted. Yeah, I like that. That looks really, really good. And if you're wondering about his cloak, or his clothes and the bag, I did these with, I was trying to find something that looked really, really close, and what I had was dark, to me, a dark yellow. Let me show you. XF60. This is some really good stuff. I really like it. It really, really brought it out. I mean, I still got more work to do, but yeah, check that out. Really neat, really cool. So yeah, and then I started doing a little dry brushing to help. One, I did that gunmetal wash and stuff to help get it darker, and then I went back with and dry brushed steel just to help give it that a little bit more shiny, even though in a lot of episodes it doesn't look so shiny. But yeah, so there's that, and yeah, that's about it right now, guys. I got prints going on, and still working on the Razor Crest, getting that printed. But yeah, so yay, right? So let me get back to work, and I'll come back and I'll share. I fibbed. I did have one more thing to share. Yesterday, the one thing I did do down here yesterday is I started making the GE clips, the clips to help get these big parts together. So the starboard side wing is now together, and yes, there's still work to be done. And share this with you guys. The engine, right? Okay. Look at the size of that thing, guys. Okay, so let me think here. Let me try to help. Okay, found it. Never mind. Okay, so this is a 6-inch ruler, and I mean, just look at that. That's wow, right? And but it's nice and hefty. It's good. So yes, I did want to share that. So yay, right? There's one side. So now I'm going to get back to work. Well, good Friday morning, and yes, I didn't do anything yesterday because, like I said, I'm still working with Gabriella's, helping me and her getting into tune and into sync together. So I spent most of the day with her and just showing her that awesomeness that she is. Also, we had something weird happen. Well, weird to us. I mean, anyway, for the middle of February. It got to 45 degrees yesterday, and I tell you what, I was tickled because not only while I was bonding with Gabby, I went outside and I was finally able to get the ice not only from my driveway, but my sidewalk between the house and the garage and to the front door. And I'll tell you what, it kicked my behind because, you know, we've been having snow, melt, snow, ice, snow. So it was getting really thick. I tried to keep it as clean as I could, but sometimes you just can't, you know, keep up with it. So with it getting so warm yesterday, I went and I spent let's just say quite a while getting all the ice scraped up and shoveled off and moved. And man, I tell you what, I'm sore. But I regress. So I was getting kind of tickled because I was getting the back half of the hull for the Razor Crest printed, and it was into its second day, and I thought, hey, it looks really, really great. And I woke up this morning, it was still printing, and then I came down a little bit ago, and this is what I got. It didn't finish the print, even though it said it was done. Then, on top of that, the filament, somehow it broke or it pinched or something, but it broke off. And then when I went to go change the filament, I had to take the hose completely off both the extruder and the feed and try to get that piece of filament out. Well, it didn't want to come out. It somehow got it. I've been doing a lot of prints, so I understand it. So I replaced the hose, re-leveled everything, and now I'm going on this again. But and I thought I had it pretty well leveled because this part printed well. This part, not so much. And you can see in here that it just, I mean, look at that. It just didn't work. So I made sure to re-level, and I kept checking on it periodically, and I thought, okay, great, this is going good. Yeah, and well, that's what happened. So going again because yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. It just keeps cracking. So lesson learned. Um, Still learning, still tweaking with it, but today I am going to get. I've got the bubble on the canopy primed and ready to go to get paint, and then I'm going to start getting weathering and getting the last little bits done on the Spitfire so I can um, have that one finished and get really aggressive on the Tiger tank and the diorama I'm building for my client in the Spitfire also. So that's where I'm going to be at. That's what I'm going to be doing today. So I'm going to clean my desk up a little bit, but you don't see on camera. It's kind of messy, and then I will get to a point, and then when I go to start doing the weathering and the detail work that I'm going to add to the Spitfire, I will turn that camera back on and I will be sharing that with you guys. So let me get that going. Let me get some stuff cleaned up, and then I'll get back on the I'll turn the camera back on when I'm ready to show you the detail work that I'm going to do. So stay tuned. Alright guys, well, I'm back at it, and yes, the canopy bubble is now on. I got all the masking on the inside, and then I just took this mask for the back and just moved it, and then that way when I go to do the final matte coat, it's good. And so now, oh yes, got the exhaust back on. So now I'm going to start, I don't know, weathering it, damaging it a little bit. I'm not going to go crazy, and that's one thing you guys should know. You can overdo weathering to it. I mean, you really can, because you're going to lose. You do so much on the weathering, then you lose the effect of what you've done. Just like on a base or a diorama, the base or diorama is to accentuate your build, and so I kind of carry that on. But the good thing is with some of these decals, as you can see, I don't have to do much. I'm just following what it did, and I'll explain that because that's showing me. That's just saying, okay, well, yeah, there's battle damage there. You know, paint chip, stuff like that. So the one thing I'm going to share with you guys is I'm going to start with a toothpick, and because I don't really want to scratch anything, but I can, maybe. No? Alright, let's try this. Just a little bit. Sorry guys. Give me a second here. Usually I don't have, I'm usually pretty quick about it, and I've never actually recorded this, so yeah. Alright, let me test one thing and then I'll be right back. Guys, to me it makes some really good decals. They're kind of, usually I can scratch them with just a straight pen or not, but so what I'm doing now is I'm taking my X-Acto knife and kind of where you, let me zoom out so you can keep you guys all in camera. So you kind of see a little bit of the damage there. So I'm just taking this and not going real crazy. As you can see, I'm just getting some of it out of the way, and sorry, let me see if I can do it this way. Okay. So basically I'm just taking my X-Acto and I'm going in direction, okay? That's another kind of a big thing. Try to keep it in direction, and as you can see, I might go a little bit crazy like that, kind of like that, but as you can see, I'm not going absolute crazy. Just a little bit here and there, guys, Don't have to, like I said, that's the one thing that's really great about being able to, good another way to think about it is if you think about cooking, you can always add salt, but you can never take salt out. So you don't want to over salt. So, and just a bit more. Like I said, I don't want to go interstellar crate. You know, I don't want to really go, oh my god. And then turn her over and get a little bit of this done. Like I said, I'm not being... I can be more aggressive if I wanted to, but I really don't. I don't want to take too much from it. Kind of like that. Like I said, I just want to get it, look, you know, a little bit damaged, not bad, but not great either. And then, sorry, get that off. I might go in with just a little bit of steel, just to, you know, aluminum, just to help brighten up some of the areas, give a little bit of scratch and dings. So give me 1 second, let me get things reset, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got a little bit of aluminum, sorry, and I'm using a very smaller diameter bristle brush because I don't want to go bonkers, and this will help. So same with doing this, you can go as strong as you want or not as strong, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry brush and just kind of start, you know, going around the edges. Just, I'm not doing any kind of pattern. I just want to let the kit get that feel, you know. And then again, dry brush or do what you need to in the same direction. So it might be easier if I do it this way. So, see if I can get it on camera. Try to stay. And then, like I said, I'm not going absolute crazy. If it's too weak, I go back. If it's too much, then I have to figure something out. But, so yeah, I'm just doing, and even where there's no damage to, you know, the decals or anything, I'll just go in and just give a few little ha-has. Just, you know, trying to let it, you know, just kind of speak to me, see where it needs to go. And like I said, I'm not going over crazy because, like I said, I don't want to take away from the kit, but I want to give it that battle look. And then I'll just kind of just go, you know, a little bit on the wings, a little more, because, you know, they see the most. And another thing, make sure you get your, you know, your dry brush when you do the dry brushing, especially with any of the metallics, the chromes or anything. Make sure you get a good dry brush down, or, you know, you got it dry brush very well, because these Vallejo metallics, they really do sometimes just like to go, they hold a lot. It's such a little thing, they can hold a lot, I tell you what. But it's kind of, you know, just like so. Just kind of random, on it and eating. And then I'll come back over here and get these guys. The good thing is, because I'm not going super crazy and haven't done anything on the bottom for weathering any, I can do things like that. Like I said, I'm not loading heavy, I'm just wanting to give a little just a little extra love, just something to help break it up. And then, like I said, I'll just kind of, yeah, here and there, you know, not too crazy. So kind of like so. And then I'll turn it over because, like I said, I don't have to, you know, I'm not too worried. And do a little bit more dry brush again, and then, because you know the bottom's going to have a little more to it, either from the bombing or rolling out from a, you know, a dogfight after they make the kill. You know, just, and like I said, I'm not gonna go super crazy either. I'm just kind of, now I'm just kind of, especially with the bottom, I'm just kind of, whatever color takes, it takes. You know, I make sure that I get these guys good. You know, I make sure that, but then I just kind of, yeah, whatever. Because I'm not trying to take away from that, like I said. Just want to try to add a little enhancement, that's all. Just a little bit of enhancement, just kind of like so. Around there, around there. And basically, guys, that's basically the next real big thing I do to start on my weathering and adding accent detail to the process. Now, I'm going to let this sit for a few minutes, and then I'll be back and I'll show you one of the last things that I will do. It's going to be the last thing I do with the painting, except for the guns. I'll take care of those too, and I will share what I'm going to do next. Alright, got my airbrush loaded, everything's good to go. What I'm doing now, sorry, Mr. Compressor likes to talk too, but this is X19 Tamiya Smoke, and I've loaded it into my airbrush. Because while you can do black and that, I found that smoke, especially doing damage to like aircraft and stuff to show the stress, works a heck of a lot better. So, let's see. So one of the first things I'm going to do is try to keep it in camera the best I can, but I'm going to start doing a just an exhaust trail. And it's just, you know, you see, it doesn't, it's hard to see right now because this is clear, but as you can tell, you can start to see that little bit of oomph. And like I said, sometimes it just, okay. You know, you gotta, and sometimes it's kind of like, wait a second, I had no problem getting it put together. And then, but like I said, like right there, I'll just kind of get where I want it to start, and then I'll just kind of lift up and let it trade back. And then, so the other thing, guys, what I like to do to help with the smoke is also into the battle damage kind of areas. So, and I know the lights are not helping. And then, especially right here around the guns. And then, what I'm doing here is I'm just doing a blending, overall blending coat right here. Just, you know, try to keep everything tied somewhat in together, you know, tied together. And as you can see, I don't have my air gun all the way up. are right on it. And like I said, just kind of a, you know, an overall blending coat. And then I'll come back over here and just kind of, you know, let it talk and let it do its thing. And like I said, I'll do an overall blending coat. I'll open it all up and just let it get blended, you know. Make sure everything is where I want it. And then, you know, keep turning the kit. But then, again, like I said, I'll just do a, you know, weather damage, I might do a little bit more. Kind of like that. And then I'll just come back around and there we go. And then I'll turn it and so I can at least start getting the prop and everything. So it has just a bit of love smoke on it, just like so. So kind of like that, guys. Now, gotta let it dry and then I'll turn it over. But basically, that's all I'm going to do as far as most of the weathering. I mean, I really don't want to take away and take away too much from the kit. I want to keep it, you know, we can see the awesomeness that is the Spitfire. You know? So, alright, well, once I get the bottom done, I will come back and I will share with you guys. So, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, a little show and tell while that's drying. I did get the decals put on the base, and they're solid setting in, but yay. So now I still got to do the numbering for up here, and then yay. But yes, this has already been glossed, so now the bottom of the tank is going to be awesome, and I can start weathering it, and got a lot of things going, and that way I can start getting more done, because like I said, that's what I want to do, is get that done, and more work on the Mando, and then, you know, keep going. But I wanted to share, so yes, it has its markings now. Yay, right? Can't really see those, but yay, that's done. Okay, also, let me see if I can do this without him going everywhere. So, like I said, I'm getting a lot of the rough end painting done, but thought I'd share how that's coming along, and I'm alright, let me see if I can do this that way I can get it into camera. Like I said, it's just getting roughed in right now, but then I'll get more into the detailing when it comes time. But yeah, so cool. Yeah, and Mando lost his head, I know, stupid me, right? Also, say hi to Grogu. Grogu! Hi, Grogu! Yay! So I got to do a little bit on his ends of his fingers, but that's done. He's almost done, so I'm going to do a clear coat on him, and then do a little bit of weathering. But hey, bag and the straps are all ready. Also, thermal detonators. I got the color kind of ideas from what I saw on the episodes, so I went with that. But yeah. So now Grogu is ready to get his clear coat, and then I can do a little bit of weathering. So, well, we're waiting for things to dry. Make sure Mando falls everywhere. Let me get him out of our way. Because like I said, he is not anywhere secured to the base. Okay. So I'm gonna use a little bit of the flat. I love flat white. I guess you guys know that. So again, guys, less is more as always. But I'm not even. I'm just kind of giving a little hint, and I'll probably have to look at the episode again. I want to make sure how far they are, but this kind of starts giving you a little bit of an idea. And so let me get working on those while I'm still waiting on things to dry, and I'll be back and I'll share with you what they look like. Alright guys, not really fast, and I was wrong. They're not white. They're kind of a brown, dark nail color. So I just went with flat earth, and I just did a little touch in. But yeah, I'm really liking this. And oops, give me 1 second here, guys. Yeah. But yeah. Yay! So awesome. And so yeah, hey, fun. Still letting the Spitfire get a bit more dry, and then I'll share it with you. But yeah, not too bad. And on top of that, my son turned 18 yesterday, so I have got to, he wants me to do slow smoked Dijon brown sugar mustard for the ribs. It's something I learned a long time ago. I basically mix Dijon and brown sugar and coat the ribs, and then I do my other seasonings, and I wrap them in saran wrap or plastic wrap, and then I let them sit for 4 or 5 hours. And then when I get my smoker started here in a little bit, I'll go smoke them. But that's what he wants for his 18th birthday, so I will give my young man his birthday present. So yes, yeah. So I get to look forward to that. And it's only, yesterday was 45, and today it's 3. So go figure that one out, right? Hey, it's North Dakota. But yeah. So let the Spitfire dry up a bit more, and then I'll be back and I will share that with you. Alright guys, it's dry enough, so I'll show you what it's, and I'm sorry about the lighting and all that. It just doesn't give justice, you know, the light flare, but yeah. And you can see that little bit of grime, the smoke, and then, so yeah, I'm really liking that. So yay! Yay! Alright, let me get some things moved around, and we'll see what I can do before I gotta sign off and start cooking. Okay guys, well this is where I'm going to shut it down so I can get things started for my son's 18th birthday dinner. But still haven't flat coated it yet, but so I'm going to let that get good and dry overnight and probably do it first thing tomorrow morning. I know Saturday, right? But yeah, look at that. That Spitfire is coming out amazing. So, and also, we got more paint down on Mando, and yep, there's Grogu. But yeah, it's coming out really well. Like I said, I got a lot more to do with it, but I'm starting to like how it's coming around. And then, yes, I got some decals on, and just got these 2 in right now. I just want to show you, and yeah, for some reason, okay, there we go. But yeah, so very nice. Let me turn you around a bit so you can see that. And I'll do it. Yeah, I haven't done anything with it. I'm just trying to give it a little hype, but hey, there we go. So with that, guys, please have a happy, safe, and fun weekend. Have a happy, fun, and safe week next week, and I'll see you guys back here on the bench.